All right, good morning and welcome back to Soup to Nuts. We had a long night, you guys. Steve did his first after high school dance, prom dance, hypnosis show. Maybe I'll put a little clip in here of some of his little show that we did last night.
My divers. I see a fin. The fin is coming after you. You gotta get to the beach. Get up on that water. Get on top. Start running. That's right. As you're going, you're going, you're going. Get into that beach. You hear that? That's a stroke right there. I don't know what stroke that is, but that's a stroke.
But we didn't get home till almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Then Steve woke me up at like 5:30 saying he thought he had a bug crawling in his ear like he did 9 years ago. So to the emergency room we go, and they said nothing was in his ear. It was all good. So then we got home around like 6. I got back up at like 8. So I may have had 4 hours of sleep so far. I'll be going to bed early tonight. But anyways, I thought I'd update you on how my crack key method of hydroponics is going and how I changed some things up and what I'm going to do different. So I'm going to turn you around and show you just what I did. All right, you guys, I had to go out and buy me a shelf because I had all my plants here in my laundry room. I moved out my workbench and put in my shelf. Now this shelf only cost me $99 from Costco. So it's a 6-tier, but I only could get 5 tiers on there, 5 shelves, because of my spacing of my shelves, because I needed space for when my plants grew. But as you can see down here on the bottom, here's how my plants are looking. I can't remember if this is bok choy or cabbage or whatever. I can't remember what I said these were. But look how well they're doing. This one's doing pretty well. Very nice. They're still little, but when I put them in there, I should have waited until they had a little bit better roots. Now, you're probably thinking, Angie, that's not the pool noodle method that you just showed on your last video. I know, you guys. I was so frustrated with how I did it, and I made it much harder than what I needed to do. So I thought, well, I'll show you what I did different. I went to Walmart and bought some of these just bath cups. They're 3 ounces because 3 ounces, I don't know if you can see that. Let me go down here. 3 ounces because that's what fits in these 2-inch holes, okay? So I just took all my pool noodles out, went and bought some perlite from Lowe's, got it wet, took out my plants, put them in there, made sure that, they touched the water just like last time. Wet my perlite, put my perlite in here because the perlite is what's holding my plants up. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll try a couple of these pool noodles around there to see if that would help block more light. And, I was like, well, I'll do 3 and 3. I don't think it made any difference. So they're growing slowly but surely. But yeah, that is how my hydroponic plants are doing. And you guys, this is just a regular 2-bulb LED shop light. You don't need to go buy no fancy grow lights, even though I found this one at the thrift store. This is just a regular grow light in a heat lamp type deal. That one up there, we bought the grow lights from Lowe's, but we had this 4 light bulb shop light that we got from the thrift store. Come to find out, only 2 sections of it worked, so that's why we only have 2 lights in there. We tried to do 4, but the other 2 didn't work. So just go out, if you want to get started, just go out, buy a high lumens, at least 5,000, because I think mine down here, let me see, I have my shop light down here. Hold on. All right, so this is my shop light that we had. We had it since we lived in Vegas, but it's only 37 lumens. You need something higher than that. Go at least 5,000 lumens. But look, you can just use a shop light. A lot of people that I've seen on YouTube just use regular shop lights if you don't want to go and buy all those fancy grow lights. I mean, this is supposed to be for DIY easy stuff, beginner stuff. Just to try it out and see if you like it. So that's what is sitting here growing on those, you guys. So yeah, just a little update. And I'll show you, oh, and what I did with these little cups, I just used a solder iron, poked holes in the bottom on the sides so the roots can grow through them. And you don't have to take them out of the peat pods. See, oh, you can see a little root going there. So that might be ready to go into the water solution. But they also say wait until they get a couple more leaves on the top of there before you put them into the solution. But then you can just plop it in there, put your perlite to cover it up, or your clay pellets, or your pool noodle can go in that. But you still need to put something, you know, cover it, because if you put your pool noodle, then the light will still go through there. So you need something to cover it up with. Just go buy some perlite, soak it, put it in there. But what I also did was instead of putting the holes in the bottom, I just cut a hole. Make it a little bit smaller, like just cut out the little interiors of the ring here, because your pea pellet, or whatever you call it, will fit in there, just like that. The roots will grow through the bottom, will hit the water. Oop, be a little careful there, Angie. And it will grow. And that's all you have to do. And, yep. So, like I said, just wanted to show you how an update on my first attempt at hydroponics. All right, just a little update on my first attempt at hydroponics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.